to my first reading vlog. I will be doing voiceover because you don't want to hear no haru multiple times today. First up, we have The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. This was the first ever book that I bought here in Sydney, and I bought it from an op shop, and it was only about $1 or $2. I was amazed. I haven't finished it yet because I felt like I wasn't able to relate to it when I first bought it, but I'm currently reading it now and felt like it resonates with me more. So I will be posting a review and reflection once I have finished. Next, we have the classics Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I read the first page of it when I drove to Brighton Beach, and I haven't picked it up ever since, like back in 2021. It's one of those types that are very difficult to read because the sentences are long and the vocabulary they use is old in English, you know what I mean? It was also the time when I moved first from Manila to Sydney, and I was overwhelmed with this brand new strange life. I couldn't really focus on leisure activities because I had to learn adulting 101. So that's it. Next, we have Sylvia Plath collected poems. I bought it from this really cool bookstore called Kinokuniya. They have huge collections of mangas and other Asian language books. I have been a fan of Sylvia's writing since I was in university. I was magnetized by her raw and dark musings. One of the quotes I remember the most from her is, "I desire the things which will destroy me in the end." Oh, how relatable, right? And another one that really resonates with me is, "I can never read all the books I want. I can never train myself in all the skills I want. And why do I want? I want to live and feel all the shades, tones, and variations of mental and physical experience possible in my life, and I am horribly limited." One of her most popular works is The Bell Jar, and I have added it to my TBR. I know Sylvia Plath had a very tragic end to her life, and I believe she was suffering from extreme mental health issues. Be wary of trigger warnings though if you're seeking to know more about her life. But yeah, her writings are very inspirational for me, and it resonates really. Yeah. Up next is my ultimate most favorite fantasy novel, the Harry Potter series. This is a new copy that I received as a gift here on my birthday. It's a part of a set that was available in Kmart. How accessible. I actually gifted a set to my best friend as well because she watched the movies but she hasn't read any of the books. Can you believe? Anyway, she's in book 4 now. And the reason why I got around to rereading this series again because of the whispers about a remake coming to HBO. And it has been confirmed now to be showing on 2026, crossing fingers that it will live up to the movie franchise. Based on the latest update, they got the writers from Game of Thrones and Once Upon a Time on board. And I have mixed feelings about those two series, so we shall see. Oh, and if you are a fan of the HB series, you gotta watch this podcast by the Super Collin brothers. It's called The Griffin Door, and they do a chapter by chapter discussion or dissection from small things like, why is September 1st always a Monday? To, was Hogwarts originally a dragon? It's amazing how much they know about the universe. Like, oh my gosh, Haru. Okay, bye. So now they are doing book 3. So go check them out. They are available on YouTube and other podcast streaming sites. Oh, Haru. I think she is enjoying the book as well. Oh, she's so fluffy. Look at that. Look at the so fluffy doggy. Oh, she's smelling the book as well. You like Harry? Imagine if you can play with Fang or even Fluffy. Okay, moving on to the best Japanese short stories works by 14 modern masters, including Kawabata, Akutagawa, and more. I've read a couple of stories from this and they were amazing. But my theme with translated stories is that there's always this frustration or fear that I'm missing a big chunk of the beauty of how it was written because I was afraid that they were lost in translation. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. I can't help but fawn over the way they describe the scene. But yeah, there's a bowl for Haru before I read the excerpt. The sound of dry leaves racing through the garden. The sound of wind rattling the paper doors. My brain literally heard those sounds after reading such great writing. So don't forget to get a copy if you are interested in Japanese culture and folklore. And I think we'll be signing off for now, and I will be continuing the second part. I think I have a couple more books. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go play with Haru for a bit now so she's not lonely. That's all. Bye!